Hey, everyone. Welcome. My name is Amanda Gates. Many of you know me. I wanted to come on here and talk about the 9-star blessing. I actually have included the ceremony in my new book, Feng Shui for the Soul. It is on page 169 called Tracing the 9 Stars. We in the industry call it the 9-star path. But this is a really great ceremony on how to bless your home. And, if you're experiencing any kind of negativity, if things don't feel really well, if you've had an argument or an illness, or if you've experienced some kind of like big life event or big change or a move, there's so many applicable reasons to use this blessing to clear the energy out and invite in new, crisp, beautiful, positive energy, and just get the vibe right, right? That's always my big thing. Get the vibe right. So one of the reasons I wanted to come on here and talk about this ceremony in particular is just because of everything that's going on in the real estate market. It's been a frenzy, and it's been really kind of crazy and kind of energy. That's a technical term, right? Our world has been very chaotic post-pandemic, and being a real estate agent, I've actually stepped out of it for a brief minute, a pause. We're calling it a pause, because it is so frenzied, and there's this lack and disparity from people that there's competition is what it's really coming down to, and people are getting way over asking, and the elevation of the home prices has skyrocketed, and it's just creating this really frenetic energy around housing. We're starting to see that come down. Mortgage rates are starting to go up, so it's leveling off a little bit, not a lot. It's slowing down a little bit. We're finally starting to see more inventory. We're finally starting to see price reductions, which we haven't seen. So what the hell does this have to do with Feng Shui? It has a lot to do with Feng Shui, because for the last 18 months, this frenetic, crazy, striving, pushing, competitive energy is now in the lay of the land, for lack of a better term. That energy is now imprinted on these homes. There were homes that I showed last year where I would set up a time to show the home at like 9 a.m. in the morning, and there were already 7 to 10 people already viewing the house inside, and there were rows of people going out of the house for their appointment at 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10 a.m. I mean, that's intense, especially if you're a buyer and you see all that competition. It's like eBay was 20 years ago. Like, you like the item, it's pretty cool, but then the timeline, it starts to come down, and you got 5 minutes left to make a decision, and you're like, oh my God, I need to buy the item because I'm going to miss out. That doesn't exist. That's not real. That's a very 3D emotion, and that's the ego putting you in a place of fear. So coming back to Feng Shui, the reason that this is important is that one of the things that I talk about in the book is how we want to get our top 5 disruptors correct. If you have followed me on my blog, on my podcast, on my YouTube channel, I talk about the top 5 disruptors all the time. The top 5 are what are screwing up your shui. Command is one of them. I take a deep dive in the book about all of these disruptors. I go into great detail, and the command position is about commanding your power. It is often said that the command position is all about your bed, desk, and stove, and it's about the physical, tangible plane of existence. And I tend to disagree with that. My opinion is that we cannot have an empowering, physical, tangible world if we ourselves are not empowered. We have to get our chi right. So one thing that I say again and again and again is we've got to cultivate our chi. So back to our 9-star blessing. The reason that this is such a powerful blessing is that it is going to correct our chi. We need to get rid of this energy imprint that has been going on for the last 18 months. If you got caught up in that frenzy and you have purchased a home in the last 18, 19 months, that energy residue is within your home, around your home, and possibly in your personal chi. You got to get rid of that frenetic energy. You got to get rid of that fear. We need to bless our homes and clear them out and really give them a clean slate. Because what happens is you stay within that energy. And I talk about this in the book where we can have areas in our home. It can be throughout the entire home, but we can literally have pockets where this residue is stronger. Places like the kitchen sink, our bedrooms, places that we, tend to stand a lot or be in a lot. We can step back into that pocket and we get whipped up in that emotion. We get whipped up in that frenetic energy. We don't quite understand why. Like, where did this come from? Why am I feeling this way? So it's really important that we energetically take care of our homes. That's what this book is about treating our homes like the family member that she is and caring for her and nurturing her. Because if you don't, she's going to act out. Shit's going to break. Things are going to go wrong. So we want to care for her energy. We want to do ceremonies and blessings, and we want to get our chi right so that we're driving the correct energy into our blessings. So what you want to do is you want to cultivate your chi, come into it from a place of love and calm and, peaceful energy, contentment. Whether you do that through meditation, taking a walk with nature, maybe you get on the phone with a girlfriend, get your chi right. Then do the 9-star blessing, go into it and, bless your home, clear out all that ick, clear out all that nonsense energy that's not serving you, and bring everything back to rest. That's what the point is of cultivating our chi, not only within ourselves, but within our environments. That is feng shui for the soul. That is how you achieve more om from your home. Make sense? Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me. And be sure, if you're interested in working with me, be sure to check out our website at gatesinteriordesign.com and pick up a copy of the book. Thanks, everyone.